Happy New Year, Betty.
Happy New Year. Happy 2026. Um,
New year, right? New authors, as we said,
yes.
new books, new guests. We did
Yes.
hint at some Easter eggs, right? Let's see if people picked it up. But today we are going to have and it's an honor and a privilege. We'll be joined by none other than Layla Fae, our mistress and keeper of all of the wonderful monsters that we tend to read about and root for. So it's going to be funny talking to her, to be honest. I don't know if I'm scared. I think for the first time, I'm not nervous, but I'm super scared of saying something very stupid because it's Layla Fae. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's not really nerves, but it's on the side of can we, how much
yeah.
good can
Like
we say?
basically, we want to give a very good impression.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like meeting someone for the first time and you really want to be like on your best
Exactly.
behavior.
Exactly. It's like
But how long do you think that will last?
uh,
Like 2 seconds?
probably, which is not bad because means that we are relaxed and we are
Being ourselves?
being ourselves. Like first of all, that was one of our prerogatives when we started
Yeah.
this. But I think I don't know. I'm pretty sure she will make us feel so like comfortable, and it will be just friends talking as always.
I
But
hope
for
so.
us, is kind of um we have read so much, or well, apparently not so much because she has a
Maybe not so much.
huge
Yeah, she has a huge list, which
yeah, huge
and
list.
she's coming out with more, so I'm like, "Okay, there goes the rest of my TBR for 2026."
Exactly. So we might even ask her, "Can you please slow down a little
No,
bit?
no, 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 no. No, I
Lot to
can't
catch
ask
up."
for that, Betty. I can't because I'll be like first of all, she already has 2 announced for Christmas, so
Yes.
yay, 2 Christmas ones. One coming out in March, which is from the Monster Agency, so the same one that we just read, the Phantom.
Yeah.
Which I really wanna kind of dig back into and read the rest of that series because I didn't really know them, but
Yeah.
my curiosity has piqued.
They
Um, and yeah, I mean, there's a couple of them that I think we are the finger licking monsters, like the one from Draco. I'm like super curious of what else she has because I know there's a lot of books. So
yeah.
it's kind of we're still with a big, big list of TBR just from Layla.
True. Yeah. Like
But that's a happy
and
problem from my perspective,
what, sorry?
happy it's a happy problem from
No,
my perspective.
it is like it's a non-problem, yeah, a
Yeah,
happy problem. But it is like like I'm putting pressure on myself, right?
yeah,
So I'm just looking at I'm on my Kindle and I'm looking at
oh,
all
yeah,
her books, and yeah, like come on, like can I just take like 1 month off
yeah, just
just
read
to read?
Layla.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure,
And
we should do that.
yeah, and she does have one that I'm not and I'm going to leave it for Halloween 2026, which
Okay.
is Jack.
Oh,
And I
no, there's Jack and I think there's a second one, and those will be in our Halloween reading list for sure.
second one, okay,
I
okay.
think she has 2 from Jack, if I'm not mistaken.
She has one Wed to Jack Frost. I don't think it's this
No,
one,
no,
is it?
that's a Christmas one.
Okay. And we have the course.
Bunny. And we have Bunny.
We have Bunny, yes, for Easter. And we have course being released on
2026, I don't know when it will be, Follow the Moon, but I am,
it's in
down for
September, October.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know. Maybe
Well,
I'm
I'm sure we'll ask her because it's Course, and I fucking love Course. So,
and it will be a moment since you are here.
since we got you here,
Yeah.
um, timelines, babe. We know there's, 4 or 5 books coming out, so just a sprinkle of timelines.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think we have a lot to go through. Unfortunately, we weren't able to read everything because our TBR was still miles long. We
Yes.
did make some dent, which was not bad. We got through Brimstone, which we had on our list for
Yes.
our vacation.
Yeah, we did, we did. I loved it. I enjoyed it very much. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a couple of things that we were not expecting to have on our reading list, like, Lena, which we already talked about Lena, but it was
Yeah,
amazing to read her
it
2
was.
books.
It was
So,
very good,
it was something that came into our TBR, and
and we were very happy for that.
awesome. It was just cool.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm sure we'll have a couple more. I don't even recall what else we read during our vacation, to be honest, by now.
Um,
I know we did Brimstone.
we did Brimstone, we did,
I did the Guard by the Phantom, Draco, um,
we did, Nocticadia.
Nocticadia, true, which was also
Yeah.
on our to-do list for quite
Yes,
some time.
and I also enjoyed very much. I was to read, a Prize for the King. You had
Yeah,
already, read. I
yeah.
haven't. I already, I finished yesterday.
Told you you'd love it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you like, you never fail, so you never fail on your recommendation, and this one was definitely,
Yeah, yeah, that
gonna
one is
be
very good.
one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and, yeah, well, like,
I don't even know what else we read during our vacation. Cause we read Lou Langley,
yes, we did.
Return to Home,
Goulangi.
which was an awesome cozy blanket of warmth after Christmas. I loved it. We read Satan. It was just too cool.
It was. It was.
Satan was
I
just
like,
awesome.
I'm sorry. I'm just, a side note. Anyone who has any tips on how to navigate in on Kindle, please let me know because I hate Kindle, but right now all my books are there because it's easier.
Yeah.
And but I was just on my library and I was like, I have more books than that. And then I went to the homepage, and they are there, but not on my my library.
Mm,
So yeah, I
fair
don't have
enough.
like the Kindle device. I have a tablet, but I don't. Yeah, I have some issues. So yes, Lou Langley. Sorry. um,
That's fine.
Lena, we had, yeah, the Wolf and the Butterfly,
Yeah,
and the
Lena.
Bee.
Yeah. That was
So
nice.
yeah, it was very nice, Lou Langley. It was a nice shutdown, wasn't it?
It was. We did get to read a very interesting set of books.
Yeah, yeah.
But now, 2026, and here we go again. Restarting.
Yes, we are. But I have a feeling that this year is going to be even better for, like, in all fields of our
Yeah,
lives, especially on
on
the
the book section.
intellect.
On our book section.
Yes.
Our book lives. Fair enough. I mean, why not? Let's let's just have fun with it as usual.
Yeah.
But yeah,
True.
I'm pretty curious about today, and we'll need to review our list, Betty, just to kind of see what we have in store.
Sorry, and
Because I don't remember what we pre-ordered last year, to be honest.
oh,
Like,
okay.
I know we pre-ordered stuff, I have no idea. So we kind of need to just navigate our list from Amazon to make sure we have them.
But you want me to tell you now?
No, no, not now. Let's just when we can.
Let's just say that our first one, it's only
Alright.
in April, so we still have
Okay,
time.
it's not too shabby. We still have okay, that's nice.
Yeah, so we're
Okay,
good.
well, that means I have a little bit more time with my Kindle.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about the physical ones,
Yeah,
right?
physical copies, yeah, because those were the ones that we ordered last year. They're usually, like,
Complete
follow-ups to
series.
something else we were already reading,
Yeah, yeah,
which is fair. But,
yeah,
like, my question is more on if it's only April that we start getting stuff that we pre-ordered, then at least
yeah,
we have, like, these couple of months to
yeah,
play with our Kindle, because we
yeah.
do have some
Like,
fairly interesting ones there waiting, like Beatitude, which I'm so
you
curious.
do have that one, yeah.
I have Den of Vipers as well by Katie Knight.
Sir, F Sir,
Sir, we have Sir to
yeah.
to get to know.
Yeah, I have A Dark Fortune from Kristen Ciccarelli and also Bloodthirsty Beloved by Ella Fields.
There you go.
Yeah,
See?
I'm
So
going to
much
read
fun.
those. And as always, like this, well, this is the ones that we are going to read, we are published and so
These
on.
are the planned ones. That's what you mean. This is like the plan, and then
Yeah,
there's
like these are
everything
the
we're not planned
published ones.
for.
These are the published one. But
Yeah,
as you know, we are also ARC readers. So, and those are the priorities, and we are expecting some, right?
we are.
Yeah,
We are. There's one that should be coming any day now, and I'm like dying.
any day now. Okay, so
Marshall.
yeah, yeah. I know you told me
So
today. Yeah.
I'm like dying to read that book. And I just saw Christine Keller already announcing book two.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
I'm like super curious. I'm gonna kind of be pinging Christine, like, asking for a friend as usual. Can I arc for your book? you know. Um, but yeah,
I
there's a
think
couple of books coming out.
yeah, I think Luna Dove. I think your second book is also in January, and I'm not talking to her right now. I
I
think
don't
so
know.
as well. I'm not.
I don't remember when Una Dove is coming out,
Yeah.
to be honest.
So yeah.
But yeah, well, there's a couple that I kind of hope we get some arcs. Like I know that Melody book 3. I know it's coming out like in Feb. So until then I'm gonna be probably annoying the shit out of her, just saying, "So can I read the arc? Is there like an
Yeah,
option?"
and the thing is, like, we you like you guys might think like you're so annoying, always asking for
You're
art.
annoying.
We are when we don't care. We are proudly annoying.
Out of being
We
annoying as
don't
fuck,
care.
yes.
And the thing is, it's not that we want to read first of everybody else. Like, it is like we really want to read and give our honest review as always, and start like helping and giving some traction and even ask our dearest Arimai to do some
Some
posts
arc.
as well. So that's the reason why we are always asking for arcs. It's not like, oh, I want to read the books, like I want to be the first one reading. Not the case.
No, that's fine.
Not
I can also order it afterwards. It's more like
exactly. That's not the point. Like we don't we that's not our goal. Our goal is to help this amazing community as much they are helping us as well.
true. True.
So yeah,
That's always the point here is to also try to help the authors.
exactly.
If they have a street team, that's great. If they don't, we'll just post the shit out of it because
Exactly. And
yeah,
we of course it's always difficult when we cannot do any spoilers, but we manage. I think we manage.
we've managed well so
Yeah.
far. I mean, I do get sometimes I think it's probably funny to see my faces when I'm trying to go like, then things happen because I can't tell you what it is, but things happen.
you know.
Wink, wink, things happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really like to give out a lot of the
No.
content of the stories because I think people need to read for themselves and see what
Exactly.
it
And
calls
not
for to
everybody's
them.
like me that I ask for
Well, but
spoilers.
that's different. We have our own spoiler little group, which means I tell you everything and you tell me everything, and we know when we read, but
Exactly.
different
Yeah.
discussion because we actually don't care that it's a
We
spoiler.
don't care. Yeah, it's the same emotion, even though we already
Yeah, it
know.
doesn't matter. It's still
Yeah.
gonna hit home,
Yeah.
so it's good. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. So
Yes.
yes,
So about today.
about today. Oh my god, it's just getting worse as time goes by.
Yeah.
It's just getting
But
worse.
we don't only have um
No, we're gonna have a friend join us because
yeah, we
now
are
we
going
can proudly say we'll have a friend join us. So Demro will be joining us in the crazy.
yes.
In our moment where we'll be, I don't know, but nearly kind of like worshiping Layla Fae. That's what's going to happen. And Demro also loves her, so it's going to be fun. She's going to join us for this episode. So it's a little bit of the Doom Crew meets Layla Fae. And
Monster
if you
crew.
don't know, and if you don't know, actually in the third book, Layla does
Oh,
give
yeah.
some winks and nods to Dame Rose. So
True,
we'll be
true.
uniting 2 authors in our podcast, which we love their books. So, for us, it's like win, win, win. We get to talk to them and we get to read their books. We're down. But yes, she is mentioned. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right, Betty. And with that, here we
Let's
go.
go.
All right, guys, and here we go. Today we have with us Miss Dame Ro and the mistress Layla Fae herself.
The
Layla,
queen.
welcome.
The queen.
Oh my God, guys, it's so great to see you actually like live. Like, because I feel
We
like I
glimpsed us.
know you from watching your podcast, but it is such a pleasure and such an honor to like see your faces and to be here with you. So thank you for having me.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
now
you
I'm
for
oddly
accepting.
enough, I'm getting hot. I don't know why.
So this is the striptease part of the podcast.
No, not that much.
But
You
yeah,
never know by the end of it.
we have that
Layla,
prepared.
we always think we know you, although of course we don't, but we're always pinging you, oddly enough, whenever we read an arc or whenever we, post stuff that is about your books, which we tend to. And by the way, we will
True.
continue. So yeah, we love you.
We
Okay.
do.
Now that I've gone that out of the way a little bit. Okay. Let's try to ask some questions and pretend like we actually know what the hell we're doing. Just a pretend part.
But this is just like we want to to have this as like a normal friend conversation, like chat, like just getting to know you, and if you have also like if you want to know anything about it, we are boring, but if you want to know anything about it, just ask away.
We're boring. We're
I
boring.
am very boring too. Like, my books are the only interesting thing about me. Like, really.
That's what I say to everyone.
Well, but you have that. We don't.
Yeah. You guys have very, very
Okay.
interesting brains. Let's put it that way. Because between
Yes.
all of our hi, Ro, by the way, where's the second book? You know,
You know, that's,
Which one? Wait.
Well,
Row, yes.
There's-
The second book. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is.
yeah, she does.
oh my God,
She-
Ro, we're
yeah.
gonna have words
yes.
because we're waiting.
Oh,
and,
yeah, everybody is. I haven't sent it out yet. Promise. So I have
I
it.
heard a little bird told me that we'll be in the ARC team, Ro.
Yes.
There we go. It's recorded. Just reminding you, it's recorded. And Layla, we saw that you're going to have a lot of books in 2026. One of them being on my to-do list because course.
Oh.
Just because course. Jesus. Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay, questions. Betty, do you have the questions handy? Because I'm sure I won't be able to look at them.
Yeah, like I know, like the first one, I think it's I think everybody wants to know, like, how did you start? Like, how did, like, once day you just
I know.
woke up and say, I'm going to write about monsters? Like, tell us about it. Like, how did you start this amazing path and amazing career? And please don't ever stop.
Okay, thank you. I always knew I would be a writer. Like, since I started reading like longer books when I was 7, I think. Yeah. And but why monsters? I will let you in on a secret because I actually started out with a pen name where I wrote billionaire erotica stories. And that pen name does not exist anymore. And it made no money. Like, those stories didn't
Really?
sell at all.
Well.
And then, like, I don't know what happened. Like, I saw some monster erotica books on romance, and it was like 2019, 2020. And I was like, well, I could do that. Like, I love monsters. Like, I watched the movie Legend, as the 1985, where they have like this hooved, red-skinned darkness
yeah.
character with amazing voice and just and hooves and so freaking sexy. And why
So
couldn't the
Satan.
princess end up with him? Yeah,
Right? I
That's
thought
Satan.
the same thing when I saw that movie.
yeah. Like that scene where she's dancing in the dress and like, and then they are bantering and he's ordering her to sit and she's sussing him and that was the chemistry. And I was like,
Mm.
I was a teenager. I was like 15 and I knew that I was supposed to like Tom Cruise better. Yeah, because like
Give a
he
shot.
was like hot and young and noble and whatever, a hero. And I knew there was something wrong with me. Yeah. Now I know that it's not wrong. 'Cause it's
Right.
perfectly right, perfectly okay. But yeah, back then it was like what's wrong with me? And then I saw people actually writing monster erotica, and then I was like, yeah, I could do that. So I wrote a novella, and uh it sold way better than all my billionaire erotica books. And I was like, hell yeah, this is exactly what I want to do. So let's do some more. And that's how it began.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That's
let me just say you're in
amazing.
the right company because everyone here roots for the monsters, oddly enough.
Yes.
So just saying.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes we
Yeah.
get really mad at them too.
Oh
Just
yeah.
saying.
We know you wanted to keep Wooland. We know that. I still
In the
remember that.
best of ways. That means Layla wrote him so well that I was really mad at him. So that's
I mean, you were supposed to be mad, right? Because like he is evil.
I
Yeah.
know. So this is the thing about Roland that blows my mind. When I talk with people about him, 99%, meaning Betty is the only one that agreed with me, was like, "Oh, I'm in love with him." I'm like, "I'd kick his ass."
Mm-hmm.
I would I like I I I did not know how if it was possible he could be redeemed. And I thought about it a lot. I really did. I did, Layla. Everybody on the internet knows I have thought about this. And I just want to say, like, I thought that Yaga could forgive him for a lot of things, except, and please tell me if I've pronounced this wrong. Is it Vanya or Vanya? Is it her best friend? Did I say
Oh,
that?
Bogna,
But
right?
oh, it is that with the G. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure.
Bogna. Okay, yeah, Bogna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one that I was like, I don't know, because
Mm-hmm.
that was more about not about Yaga, but about her, the friend.
Yeah.
So
But like then when you like do we do spoilers?
Well, we try very hard not to,
We try not
but
to.
very,
All
very
right.
hard. So
Sometimes we
feel
don't
free.
succeed.
we could
Okay.
do a
So like
warning in the caption.
Yeah, I'll just do now a warning. Spoilers. If you don't want to know, jump out. Come back later.
okay.
Feel free.
All right. But
Uh,
like I will try to frame my question in a non-spoilery way. So like when you saw like the scene with Bogna in Devil's Dance, like
Yeah.
did you think he was redeemed or was that not enough?
Oh, I was crying when I heard what she said. When I heard, I felt like I was standing outside with Woland or Wells, and I know I'm not pronouncing that right. I apologize, but he I felt like I was crying.
He
I
comes
was in tears because I was like, this is at this point he can be redeemed
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because she forgave him. It didn't have anything to do with Yaga per se for me. It was that he stole her life. So that, I'm shaking. I got chills because that was one thing I was like, how can she redeem him? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is, gosh, it killed me when he did that in the first
Mm-hmm.
book. It hurt so bad.
Mm.
For I hurt for
Yeah.
Yaga.
So
I had a like it was my first book that I read from you, Layla, and I was mentioning to Kelly while I was reading, I was like, oh my god, does Layla need to make her suffer so much? Why is she
Yes. The
suffering so
answer
much?
is
Like,
yes.
come on, I just want to hold Yaga and say it's gonna be
yeah.
okay, it's gonna be okay. But and I was struggling because I was so leaving that. I was so, like, oh my feelings. I was like, I was, come on, like, stop bullying her. I wanted
Mhm.
to protect her, and I think that, like, I think that's one of the things that I think you wanted, like the
Yeah.
readers to do, like and I was struggling in a good way. I was struggling because it was like, no, she
Mm.
really needs her happy ending. I know this is just the first book, and yeah, so but it was a very good introduction to your books.
Mm.
And from what I we understand, this is your first series. Your
Yes. Uh,
What do you like the most to write? Tell us. Standalones, series. Tell us.
mm. Oh my god. Like I think that I'm like a bit of an outlier in that I like a lot of things. So I really love like urban fantasy and like modern world monsters who like have guns and computers and stuff. And then I love the, sort of ancient mythological folklore. Oh yeah, exactly. Uh,
That one I loved, by the way. Loved it.
Phantom, right? Like I think
And I
he's
have
my
one
one of my favorite male characters. Yeah.
so nice. It's so cute. And he has
hmm
pink eyes. Okay, no. No more.
Like with the pink eye sockets, right?
He's the cutest.
Yeah. But so coming back to the question, standalones I think are way easier for me. Like they
Mhm.
are like a breath of fresh air because I get to just do a story from start to finish. And then with Yaga and the Devil, like because you say you struggled. Well, I struggled 100 times
I
more
bet. Oh my
because
god.
like because even when I was between books and working on something else, I would like go for a walk and start thinking about, well, yeah, how do I redeem Volant? How
Yeah.
do I give them a happy ending? And and then I would have boom, like this realization of what has to happen. Uh and yeah, and I'm in the middle of another book and I can't really start writing that until later. So I spent like I think over a year and a half in that world with those characters, deep in my heart, deep in my soul. And yeah, they really like it's wonderful. It, but it's also like emotionally very heavy
Mhm.
and exhausting. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
draining.
yeah, that's the question I had for you, Layla. I wrote one question for you. That's it, one. Because I was wondering, but it's kind of like a two-parter. Do you hate the characters you write at times? And I'm specifically speaking about Welland. So, but because I don't know your process if you
Mhm.
write them all up front or if you it was there ever a time you just hated him?
No,
Like you really couldn't see, you knew where it was going from the start.
I always, because like the first two books are mostly from Yaga's point of view. And you never really see what Volan's motivations are.
Right.
But I knew from the beginning, like I had his motivations at the back of my head from the very start in every scene I wrote. So if I understood him so deeply and I knew what was going to happen, like with Bogna, so the thing we talked about. So I could
Right.
never hate him for that because I knew that he ultimately gave her what she wanted the most,
Right.
uh, even by killing her. So I always understand my characters, and even if they do despicable things, I always know what reason they have, so I can't really hate them. Yeah.
Right. Well, I get that. That's where I was curious because I don't hate him, but I have a very visceral anger towards
Mm.
him, I think.
So you do.
I love him too. So, you know, I don't know. I've
That's
never
like
felt so
duality,
strongly
right? Like I love
for
to hate him and I hate to love him.
but
Yeah.
you can't really judge like because it made me think a lot. If you have these characters that are gods, their goals, their reasons for doing things, and how they do it are so much different from
Yeah.
a human's perspective. And so that's why I kept out hope that he could. I still wanted her to kick his ass, but I kept out hope that he could. But yeah,
But she
he
kind
did
of
in my
did.
eyes.
But come on, she kind
So,
of did. She kind of kicked
oh
his ass in a
yeah,
different
She
manner.
didn't
well,
just
not
kick
kinda. She
his ass. She like
I mean,
she
that first
owned
chapter
that
in book
ass.
3, that first chapter, I was like, "Oh, fuck." He's gonna be like, because you could just feel him whimpering inside, like, "Please look
Yeah.
at me." No. I was like,
Yeah.
"Jesus." But it was so good,
Yeah.
by the way. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear that because actually there are a lot of negative reviews for Devil's Dead, which I was prepared for. Like, because, uh, like when you read a series, you just have certain expectations. And then
True.
I did end it a certain way that didn't land for many readers. So I knew that was going to happen. So I am happy that you loved it. Yeah.
We did.
Wow.
We did.
I
We
did
loved that
like,
book.
yeah.
Totally.
And
You
yeah.
did one thing in a series that is not very common, which is the interest peaks from book 1 to book 2 to book 3. I can tell
Yes.
you that right now we're reading a trilogy, and I won't mention names, it doesn't matter, but the first book was way more interesting than the second one. The second one, I was like, okay, this will
Yeah.
be interesting in the end. So
Yeah.
you do the opposite. Like your first book
Yeah.
is an intro. It's heavy in the sense that it's an intro to a whole world, to
Mm.
a whole lot of lore, and you're building up. So as a first book, you're just thrown in it and you're like, okay, let's navigate. Let's try to understand what's happening here.
Mm.
The second book is even more gripping
Right.
Yep.
Mm.
because a lot of stuff happens in that second one that lands and explains a little bit the first one. Up to a certain point, you start understanding all of those connections. Again, congratulations to you, Layla, because usually the second book is the slump. It's when we
I
go like,
know.
It's true.
But it's like even when
It's
you're
needed,
writing,
but yeah.
even when you're reading a standalone, it's like because the middle is always what even writers struggle with the most. Like it's the sagging middle that
No,
you always hate your work when you're there. So I get
yours.
that. Like the
none of yours.
second book is usually that middle for a trilogy. Yeah.
It is, but not yours. And none
Not
of your
yours.
books have a middle where I stop, by the way.
No, yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
none of them. And I
No.
know that when you wrote Prize for the King, you were probably a bit scared because it was like your biggest book. By the
Yeah.
way, we fucking love it.
I
And I want
Absolutely.
more. I want
yesterday.
kind.
So good.
I finished yesterday and I was like, okay, so I have so many questions. Like, did she have like is it a boy, is a girl? Can we have more stories about the newborn, the heir? Can we have more? I want more.
Yes. Yes, I will actually be writing like an epilogue novella. So like 100,
Yay.
150
It's
pages. Yeah.
Christmas again.
It's Christmas, but please make it Satan. I'm sorry, but I loved your Satan. I'm like super down with
Satan,
Satan now.
thank you. Yeah.
It's my love.
It actually started like I saw a meme, about like when a girl has dyslexia and she writes Satan instead of
Yeah.
Santa. Yeah. So I saw that
It's so
meme and
great.
I was like immediately, yes.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
took
it's
it and you
great.
made it fucking amazing, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is way too fun. Like, loved Satan. And it's always cool. to say I loved Satan because people look at me like, what the fuck are you on about? Like, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm so happy that you are going to give us a little bit
More.
more on the Prize for the King because I like I it was one of those books that I was sad that it ended. I
Yeah.
was really sad
Yeah.
that it ended because I
But
think,
it's
oh, I
just
want 200
you
more pages, please.
Right.
And many people said that. And when I was writing, I was like, oh my God, this is too long. This is too long.
No,
What am I doing? And
perfect.
yeah.
It was
For
perfect. We
future
want more.
reference, for that little voice inside your mind, the answer is no. Just keep
Okay.
writing. We will
Yeah.
read.
We'll read it all.
We'll
I
read how.
pre-order everything.
Yes.
Oh, thank
We
you.
already bought Layla. We already have the bunny ready for Easter.
We haven't
We
read it yet,
won't
so
be
no, it's
reading
not
until
Easter.
then, but we already have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I hope you enjoy it. Yeah.
We're now preparing year-long celebrations with Layla Fae books. So we have the ones for Halloween, which this year is going to be Jack in 2026.
Yay!
Mhm.
And whatever else you bring up, that we might think, besides going back to Ghosts of Halloween, which I totally loved it. Um, if you wanna, give us a bit more of ghosts, I'm not against
Sure.
it either. Bunny,
Honey.
Bunny's here ready for Easter.
Awesome.
Easter we'll be having Bunny, and maybe I don't know, we'll find some more interesting ones to use for, any kind of celebration. We'll make up celebrations, that's fine. But we'll be reading your books.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Oh.
I have a question that is probably unfair, and my
Uh-oh.
apologies in advance,
Oh.
because my question is, do you have a favorite character?
Oh, that's a good one.
All of your world,
Yeah.
all of your books, do you have one that is close to your heart? And
I
why
mean, like,
Voland?
okay.
I'm joking, sorry.
Voland, yeah, like,
Who
so
is
it is
or
a
her?
very hard question. But like okay, I have like two
Okay.
because so both Barbara and Phantom from Guarded by the Phantom, I just love them both.
I just bought it
Uh,
today.
yeah, okay.
Need to read it. Yeah.
I hope you'll enjoy it. Yeah, and I just love them. I love Phantom because, like, I don't know, he's just so unhinged and cute at the same time, and just so they are my favorites, like for a lighter mood.
Mhm.
And then, of course, yes, Yaga and Voland for when I want to suffer.
Yeah.
Like Yaga is like, because you guys loved her, right?
Yeah,
I
Yes.
love her.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
We want to be her.
a lot of people don't like her, and they are like, "Oh my God." Yeah, and especially in the third book, and that's so super fair because she is unlikable. Like, she's unlikable, and you love her anyway. So, like, I don't know. Yaga is, to me, she's a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, she has that huge shadow inside her that she's doing her best to accept and cope with, and she's like so complex and, so petty and morally gray, and at the same time her heart is just so huge, and she's so sympathetic, and
Yeah.
she's a healer, but at the same time she's a destroyer, and just she's, to me, like what women could be, like she's wild and doesn't fit a
Yeah.
mold. So
Yeah.
yeah, I really
I
love her.
love her.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why we
Love
always,
her.
yeah.
She's my
She's so
hero.
well-rounded. Yeah, she's not just one thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
No. Yeah. She's such a powerful character. And that's the thing about the book. And I want to say thank you, Layla. I've mentioned
Mhm.
this to you before, is that I feel like if Yaga wasn't a witch and she had no superpowers, right? Her superpower is the fact that she said no and she meant it.
Yeah.
Right? That is such a powerful thing. Every
Yeah.
time she says no, could you say no to him? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think
Yeah.
so, but she
I wouldn't.
is so strong
Yeah.
in her conviction that I think that's what makes her a hero. That her conviction that she is, no matter what. Yes, she may be morally gray, but she's also, like you said, this beautiful soul that loves people, that wants to care for people, and I feel like that's what makes her so wonderful. She's just, I love her so much. I'm sorry. I'm fangirl. I do.
Perfectly imperfect, which is a
Absolutely.
reality,
Yeah.
right? Instead of
Yeah.
just being a character that is super bells and whistles, no, she's just real.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
We need to start a Yaga fan club.
It's
Yeah,
true.
that's the easy part,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
We've
And
done a lot more stupider things, so yeah.
yeah,
Was
yeah,
that
yeah.
Like, I'm in, let's go.
Yeah, what's the point of living if we don't do these things, right? Like, of
We
course,
started
we
this
are
on a
going to
whim.
create a Yaga fan club, of course.
Betty, we started this on a whim. How is that any
Exactly.
different?
Like, what if we? Yes.
Useful
And it's,
reaction.
it's developing into such an amazing thing. So, like,
Yeah.
you guys rock. Like, I trust your, on a whim things that you started.
Okay, then I'm sure that our fan club will get bigger, Yaga fan club. So,
Yes.
Betty,
Yes,
it
we
up.
will start one.
Let's
Yeah,
pick up.
and Layla, thank you so much for making my 2026 starting in such a wonderful way. I'm like I'm still. It looks like it sounds like feels like I'm in a dream because
Right.
I've read your books and I still have so many to read
Yeah.
because you have so many great books to read, and I'm sure that I will read them all.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And now talking to you, like, it's a great feeling, and thank you so much.
Well,
Um,
likewise. You
oh,
guys are making my, 2026 start with a bang as well. So
thank
thank
you,
you.
thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
just happy I have 300 shits of makeup on so people can't see me blush. Okay, but now
Right.
I need to send out a challenge. Wait. If your books in general, okay, had a theme song,
Mm.
what would it be?
No, I don't know. Something unhinged, but I have no idea what.
Okay, we'll look for one. Trust me, I'll get you one.
Bad
Uh-huh.
out of hell. Bad out
Kelly,
of hell.
Kelly
For
is a
Layla,
good girl.
bad out of hell.
Okay.
Running with the devil. It's a
Running
lot
with
of
it.
hair bands for some reason because I think there's like a theme there with a lot of hair bands, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
but definitely Meatloaf and Running with the Devil, like Bad Out of Hell. I
No, I
used that one in the video that I made, the animation I made of the.
you
Oh,
did.
That's it.
okay. Yeah.
So,
I'm
so
gonna throw in Metallica, but I'm sorry,
oh, for
but for When
sure.
the Bells Toll.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Mm. Just for
Kelly,
any intro of your characters would be like, I'm down. Just saying. Oh, and by the
Mhm.
way, Layla, I know Hariman is not here with us today, but I do know that he is going to pick up on a little portion that he made of Yaga in course, where you also have her hand with the tattoos, and he's going to make a little bit bigger roll out of that one. So I'm
Ooh.
saying this, and then I'm going to be bothering the hell out of him for him to actually finalize
Oh,
that because
yeah.
I've seen
Well,
it.
I'm so
And I
excited
love it.
because I just love his creations. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
they're
course he made.
gorgeous.
Every time I go into his page, I'm like, just have let me just remember course. Where is he? Because I just love it.
and
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah, and by the way, the pictures that you include on your
Oh my
books,
god.
they are amazing.
The
They are
ones in
so good.
I have a
I'm
personal
so
yeah.
favorite, and it's
happy.
in The Prize for the King, where every time I see one of them, I'm like,
Yep.
and every time we have an arc from you, I'm like, I'm not going to include any of the pictures because it's still an arc. So I never end up including those pictures, but I'm like, I love them so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, you have no idea how many times I go to on Kindle. I go to the intro and I just click on the pictures just to look
Yeah.
at
They're
the
so
pictures.
pretty.
You have no idea how many times I do that. It's
They
oh
Ah,
are
my
me
god!
gorgeous.
too.
They're
Thank
great.
you, thank you.
Like, it's super fun, right? And yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's just a visual that it's needed.
Mhm.
Kind
It's
of needed
always
to.
needed.
Yeah, it's needed.
Is it? I was shocked when this started happening. I started seeing pictures of character art in books. I was surprised because I haven't, this
Mhm.
wasn't a thing for romance. It should have been,
Yeah, like
Yes.
but it wasn't for years. I was surprised the first time I saw. I think it was actually
I think like
devil's dance.
yeah, we normally have a good description of the character and then our imagination do the rest.
Yeah.
Right.
It's good. But with this, it's even I could have imagined Magnar as he is on Price of the King. I could imagine, but seeing the visual, oh, it's so much better. I could never imagine that. I want one, and I want one of each. Please
Mhm.
send us. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's good.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have our imagination, and we have the description, which is amazing. But it's a plus. It's a great plus. Yeah, so I really enjoy and even the Citadel when you have the and I'm talking about
Yeah.
that because I just finished yesterday and I'm
Okay.
still I don't want I want to read it again.
Yeah.
And the
I just
Citadel, it's so great. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Draco.
This
Yeah,
was actually the first book I found by Layla Fae.
yep.
For
Yes.
real. Okay.
Yeah. So it was actually here waiting for its turn because we had other ones that you put out before, and I just finalized this one. And Betty,
Yes.
this one is very much about kitchens. You might want to read it. You're going to have fun with kitchens.
He's a chef, and there are eggplants, and yeah.
Okay.
Eggplants.
You got two eggplants.
I get
You know?
excited when I hear that word. No.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
But I don't when I hear aubergine, but when somebody says eggplant, I'm like, "Uh-huh."
Yeah.
Yeah.
understand.
Well, aubergine doesn't have that
It
association.
doesn't yeah.
Mhm.
Is it
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually was an aubergine girl, and then I had to go to Google to say what is eggplant. Oh, it's aubergine. Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
But like now
Uh,
I'm thinking, okay, so like aubergine could be like this super fancy French dong. Like
True.
does that sound
Okay, let's make a French
oh, your
MMC.
aubergine is so
Les
great,
aubergines.
yeah.
amazing. Your aubergine, yeah.
As long as it tastes of something sweet again, just like this one, which has savory and sweet. Like, okay, depending on the day, you know.
Yeah. What you're in the mood for. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Savory right now.
Oh, speaking of savory, thick beef.
That's also on my to-do list. It's actually on my Kindle waiting for me.
I
Which
should have
one?
said
Sorry.
speaking of gravy. I'm
Of
sorry.
gravy. Yeah.
That's the first book I wrecked for someone actually on Instagram. That
Okay.
I told out of the blue somebody I barely knew at the time. Just like I need something and I don't know what I want. And I knew she liked minotaurs, and I was like, but I think she had only read one at the time, one book, but she loved it. I was like, well, you need to read this one. You'll never look at gravy the same way. So
Yes, thick beef is actually like it's tied to my wildest like research experience because I wanted to be, scientific. So I looked up what bull
Mhm.
organs look like
Mhm.
on the internet, and that led me down a rabbit hole. And I found out that people actually, like use bull penises, sort
Okay.
of harden them and make them into like walking stuffs and
yeah.
walking chains.
Okay.
And that was, I think it's in the dedication or somewhere in thick beef. I've included that because that was the wildest thing that I learned while researching a book.
I
Yeah.
was
I
like,
would
Wow.
ask
say
you
your
about the weirdest
algorithm is
research.
probably amazing.
Amazing.
Oh,
Layla
the
loves
Yeah.
it.
the chicken feet high heels you sent me. Like, and I went down the rabbit hole looking at those. The oh my gosh. Did you know this is a thing? You can buy them.
Yeah.
I didn't know till Layla told me.
And I also
So
like I don't know why Instagram, I mean I do know why Instagram showed them to me because that's what I attract. Like
Well,
yeah.
there are worse things in life, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's one of those
Oh
moments
yeah.
of Mm,
You really should look them up though, ladies. They're really funny. Like, the shoes are brilliant. They're
Or
little works of art.
there are
he's
even like
posted in our
high
group.
heels just shaped like chickens with
Y
feathers and all, and that
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Uh, again, Ro just posted in our group. We'll have a look,
Yeah.
and I'm sure we'll just
We will have
have,
our
um,
algorithm is also ruined, but that's okay. We don't mind.
Mhm.
Oh, I
oh,
went on Google. I think I looked at like 1,000 different pairs of chicken feet heels.
so that
Yeah.
you into those, when you log out and it's like a ghost session. That's how she did it.
Um, the yeah, I had to Google them after I saw the first picture
Yeah.
because
Layla, um, not only you are an author, but you are also a reader. Do you
Yeah.
have any like an author that you are reading at the moment? Any author that you would like to talk, like to refer, like a book that you really enjoy? Tell
Mm.
us more about Layla the reader and not
Okay. Okay, yeah. I actually started 2026 rereading one of my favorite Terry Pratchett's books, which is Unseen Academicals. Like, and Terry Pratchett is like my
so
favorite.
good. He's
Yeah,
amazing. I love him too.
yeah.
I have a new one,
Discworld.
Kelly.
Hmm?
I didn't know this one. Like, yeah, another one for our
Yeah,
list.
Terry Pratchett,
Terry
yeah.
Pratchett, like there is no spice, okay? Because like I think there is some British law that even like makes it very hard for writers to be explicit. Like I
Oh,
think I read it somewhere, but
oh,
he sneaks in lots of innuendos, very very
um,
clever, witty
Yes.
innuendos that I just love. And the way, so actually, Unseen Academicals is one of my favorite books that I read like 15, 16 years ago.
okay.
Long time ago. And now I'm rereading that, and I've just realized that it actually has a monster romance subplot because there is an orc and a plus sized actually cook whom I love. She is like so sensible, practical, hardworking, and just a force of nature. And I love her. And he's an orc who is super intelligent, like a savant.
Okay.
And like, but that is just like one subplot. There is a lot of other stuff in there. And
Oh,
Terry Pratchett is like an amazing fantasy writer. He created
yes.
this whole disc world with,
I love Discworld.
yeah, disc world, right? I
Yeah.
wouldn't survive there. But
No.
yeah, but this world is also like it actually has like it's like our world, but put in a like what's it called? Ugh, like a skewed reflection, okay, of
Mm,
our world. So we
Oh.
have like countries resembling countries in our world. So like Uberwald is for Germany and probably Transylvania
okay.
and stuff. There is also a country called Stolat, which is Polish happy birthday song. It's Stolat. And the country's main export is cabbages, and they grow cabbages, and that's how I know it's Poland because like our cuisine and Stolat, right? So
Yeah.
it, so like Terry Pratchett even included Poland in the Discworld. So yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm rambling. I love Terry
No,
Pratchett,
no, no, no.
and I'm
Same.
making this
I
year the year of Terry Pratchett in Layla Fae reading
Nice.
order.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I didn't find Terry Pratchett till I was in my 20s,
Mm,
and it's so good. It's so good. All of them very very good. Very very good.
Mhm.
I love that. I Discworld in general, like that the world on top of a turtle's back. Like, it's
mhm.
just such a brilliant, I don't know, it sticks in my head. I can see
Yeah,
that in my like, I don't need a picture of it. I can see it. So,
yeah.
but, yeah.
Mhm.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm not surprised you said Terry Pratchett.
mhm.
I feel like that makes sense, Layla. That you're a
Okay.
fan.
I mean, I could never even pretend to write like him, obviously, but like I admire him so much, and yeah, like Terry Pratchett is like he's passed away, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it's
The
one of
legacy, right? Yeah.
yeah, it's one of few like public figures whom I have actually personally mourned in my life. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
That that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, a lot of people came to him when as kids,
yeah.
read his books as children. Like it's so what I mean is if you haven't read, they're accessible. I think adults get the same. Like kids get a completely different view of his books
Yeah.
than adults do.
Yeah.
So but it's yeah, it's that you got to read at least Discworld and stuff.
Yeah. I read it
Instead
crowded on
'cause-
Amazon. Yeah.
yeah.
Another one's for my list.
Please keep adding,
Never
Betty. You know,
ending to be ours.
they're always growing, but it's fine. Just Betty,
Yeah.
take out the little notebook and start again.
Yeah.
Not so little.
No, she big. She big. It's where we take all of those notes. That's where every time you see Betty going like, okay,
Yeah. We have a Excel file.
Oh
also.
Oh my
wow.
god.
That's just to even track whatever the hell we pre-ordered because then we
Yeah.
forget.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
wow.
It's completely outdated, but yeah, I need to go there.
That's part of our to-dos for 2026 is find a better tracking system. Sure.
Yeah.
And once you design one, you can just sell it because lots of people need that.
Right.
Yeah, we're all at a
Yeah.
loss. It's like, we
We
can't
need
really
it.
find the method, but I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll get to it, Betty. If we put our minds to it,
Yeah.
you know, the 3 brain cells we share in the midst of all of this,
3.5.
a half came from somewhere. Layla, I have here a question. Okay. If you had to live in one of the worlds of one of your book characters, right? Which one would it be? And would you survive a week there?
Nah. So, oh my god. Like obviously I couldn't live in like the Yaga's world, mortal world, because I would be like burned as a witch
We
pretty
all would.
early.
Yes, we all would.
And then I wouldn't survive in Swawa either because the first horny utopek would drown me. Uh,
Yeah.
hmm.
Yeah.
I think the Monster Security Agency world because like you can see those monsters walking everywhere and there is monster porn accessible for everyone and I think I would thrive there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, before we started, I told Betty that I'm probably going to dig into the monster security section because, again, I love Phantom. So I'm like, let's go find out what else we got there to play with,
Mhm.
which I saw we have a lot. So,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, that sounds like fun.
And
I
yeah,
don't know why.
yeah, and I said something that Kelly was very angry at me because
So,
I and I problem I should probably not repeat myself, but I told Kelly that I was going to ask you, Layla, to slow down because we have so many books that that you already wrote and that I want to read, and you are very fast. And she was like, "No, she needs to keep on writing them," and I was like, "But I'm slow."
Oh girl, I've been trying to slow down for 2 years and it's just not happening. It's just
So yeah, so
I
don't go
promised
against.
myself this year only 2 books and then
no.
it's January 2nd and I already know I'll be writing 5 books this year. Like short ones, of course, but still.
I don't know how you do it.
They will be so welcome.
I'm so curious for the psycho and the kidnapper.
Yeah. Mhm. Like I have them both figured out, and I just can't wait to start writing them. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you need to wait until Christmas for it, but yeah, I'm
I
still gonna
wonder,
be like,
yeah. I wonder if you can give us, and also for Euro, as you are also an amazing author, and can you give us a visual of what your creative mind is? Because when we are writing these books, reading these books, my thought is, I could never thought of this, but this is brilliant. This is amazing. And I was wondering, what's going on your mind? I want that as well. It's such an
Yeah.
amazing creative mind. Do you have a visual for that,
A visual for my mind. Oh my
or a
god.
word, or a word? I don't know,
Where?
something, because it's amazing. I just like,
Yeah.
kudos to you both. It's amazing how you
Yeah.
can structure and write such amazing stories.
It's a I don't think it's a visual, me personally, I think it's chaos, and the fact that I have ADHD and I can write 10 different books at the same time, like, because I lose it, I can't, I'll sit down and focus on 'em when I'm getting them ready, but I
The
let it
process
run
of
free range, and that may not be a good thing. Do you ever do that, Layla? The free range writing where you don't have like, you just go. You just
Yeah.
go.
I I actually love it best. That's how I
Me
started.
too!
Yeah. Like this is the and especially when I don't know where I'm going, this is the most exciting because then I'm sort of discovering the story as I go.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that's my favorite. It is too. Sometimes I start out with a scene that just pops up. I know have no names,
Uh-huh.
have nothing except and instead of doing this entire outline, I mean, I do an outline at some point, but it's such a freeing thing to just let it come naturally and just go. And
Mhm.
that unfortunately that's not always great for me at least in structure. I have to restructure things
Yeah,
at the
then
end.
I do that too. Like I let myself exactly run free. And then once the book is done, I go back and make sure that everything is aligned, arranged, there are no plot holes and stuff like that. But
Right.
I actually do have an image, and I think it's a melting pot because like because there will be all this stuff in my head that I've learned, read, saw, dreamed, and somehow out of that chaos the characters are born. Like they're always the first, like the characters. They are the most important. And then they just do what they want, right? And I'm
Uh,
like I just record their adventures.
we are
That's
so
basically
grateful for
how it
that.
works.
that's exactly the same for
Yeah.
me. Like I feel I have this thing that I'm haunted by a demon named Osmodeus in real life, and he tells me to write things,
Okay.
and I do, and he ends up inspiring, and he's in all of the books, even like contemporary shorts that I wrote. He's in them because he's in all romance novels as he should
Mhm.
be. Lust,
He's your muse.
yeah.
Mhm.
So but he bothers Stevie too now. So
just as a curiosity, Ro, has anyone knocked on your door yet today?
not yet. I'm waiting.
Hmm. I was thinking about that. You're talking about
the
Oz. Oh,
the dog was barking, and I don't know. I hope you didn't hear it. I tried to mute the microphone, but it wouldn't work for some reason. And
no, no. I'm just asking because the last time we talked about him, you got visitors. So
I get visitors every time I'm on their show, and it's the Jehovah's Witnesses
Okay.
every
Really?
time, every single
your
time,
pamphlets.
every single time.
So
Oh
now
my
I'm
god.
just meaning, like, we just talked about Oz. How long until she gets pamphlets?
Yeah, I get more
Oh
pamphlets.
god. It's like his name summons them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harry Potter, the one that can be named.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is yeah,
That's a yeah.
is
That's the issue.
Rose, the one that can be named.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
No, that is so
okay.
romantic. Public.
Oh, so God. And okay, so you have the image, you have like um go around your day, and you have the image and you have the idea and of the characters. Who was the hardest character for you to um like to write about, or and which was the easiest one from
Mm.
all that you can remember, because you have so many. I'm pretty sure that you can't remember all, but who
Mhm.
was the hardest and who was the easiest?
Okay, so like Devil's Dance was like the hardest book for me to write because it was in Voland's point of view. And even though I knew him long before that, like writing in his voice and letting him speak was like it was really hard because he's not mortal. He's a god, so yeah, so that was hard. And the easiest, I think it was actually like Kim from Guarded by the Snake. Uh, yeah, because like even though she was like she's nothing like me, obviously, she's a thief and she has like her career, yeah, like just stealing things, and she's very, fast and limber and smart and stuff. So we're not alike, but I don't know. I could just easily imagine myself in her situation being stuck on a run in tiny hotel rooms with this enormous snake bodyguard, and it was just very easy to imagine.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. 'Cause I
Mm,
I
Yes.
can't I can't imagine writing from Volan's point of view.
mm,
Like, when I started reading it and it was mostly his point of view, I was like, "Man, I bet that was hard to
mm.
go." Yeah. That seems I
But
'cause
you
I've thought about it a lot. I never understood the how I don't know. These books in general bring up so many philosophical debates in my own head because I
mm,
play devil's advocate with myself. And so that's why, yeah, I can't, but it makes it better that you see what he sees, though. By the way, that's
mm.
to see how he feels for once.
I'm glad. Yeah,
So,
because
and
yeah.
I can't believe people didn't like it, Layla. I think that's ridiculous.
What
But
were they expecting? Now I'm curious. Like, what were they expecting? I don't know. You're saying that they didn't enjoy the end of the book.
yeah, the point of view switch. That's like,
Okay.
and I got one
Mhm.
review. Someone said, like, I can't believe that Layla did it this way. And I was like looking at that review, and I was like, what do you mean? That was the only way to do it. Like, there was no
Exactly.
other way to do it. Like, it was
Right.
the only
Yeah.
possible way for me to go and for those characters to go. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, well,
But
everybody's entitled to their opinion, of course, but
yeah, and it's
I don't
actually
agree.
good.
And I am entitled to mine, and I don't
Yeah.
agree with theirs.
I don't agree either. Yeah, it. I think it's perfect. It was shocking though I didn't realize it was all in
Yeah.
mostly in his point of view, and I was happy about that though.
Mm.
I
To
think it
feel
was
his
needed.
jealousy, especially, was so
Mhm.
nice. So nice. I read it
Yes,
twice. You
Oh,
know?
like getting his suffering firsthand, like
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
great,
yeah.
right?
It was. It was. It was perfect, and I was so happy about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We just keep getting on this conversation. I'm really, about him because he just
Well, he is
Ah,
magnetic, so yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That he is.
Well, like, bro, because you have already like uh, I understand that your series is already written, right? You've
yeah.
wrote all of those books. So, like, who was your hardest character to write?
Um,
Uh-huh.
probably, it might have been Oliver,
Really?
actually, um, because he's so shut off even to himself, because he shuts his emotions down to himself,
Yeah.
that it was I stumbled with it a lot, with how to shut it down with him still having an internal monologue and there being more than one at times, and,
That is so hard, yeah, and you did it
yeah.
amazing. Mhm.
Thanks. The voice in his head is not as apparent in the first book as it is the second one.
Okay.
Um, but, yeah, he scares everybody, and, so he pushes them down, and that's really hard to write that. Just go away, go away. People would get, that were reading, asked me about why, like, he just suddenly stops and they don't ask questions. And I'm
Mm.
like, "But that's his personality." Well, one of them. But, he can't. So but that's hard to I think trauma in general and the effects of trauma is hard
Yeah.
to get out, especially with someone that had the things that happened to him, you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
And and so he was very difficult.
Mm.
He had no point of view for the first 60 times I rewrote it. He didn't.
Mm.
So, we were just talking about this, Layla, right before Stevie and I wanted to tell you, because you mentioned when you loved his name. Are you a Byron fan?
I mean, as much as everyone who knows anything about literature is a Byron fan because
Right,
it's such a yeah. I haven't actually read much from him. I just have this, flamboyant image of him in
right.
my head. Yeah.
So, you know what inspired his I wanted to tell you this because this is what Stevie and I were talking about. What inspired him having Byron's name, it's his fake name, obviously, is, this current alias, is
Mm.
that when I decided to give him a point of view, he had, he had, uh, something came out, I love archaeology and mythology and looking at, seeing. So when I saw this archaeology, um, and it could have been clickbait,
Mm.
but I think it turned out to be real, that they exhumed his body to see what he died from, right? When he died in Greece, and they were trying to figure out what killed Lord Byron, and they
Probably
mentioned
syphilis.
it not well, that's what I thought. I was like, "Come on, it was syphilis. Everybody should know that."
Yeah.
Right? But I don't think it was. I think it was, diphtheria or malaria that
Mm.
got him. But the the funny thing was that his clothes were gone because 'cause he'd been dead for years, and they noticed that he had a massive dong. And
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
like, "That explains Lord Byron to a T. That makes so much sense." And I was like, "I should tell Layla that story of
Oh,
how he got
yeah.
his name because he had a massive dong."
Yeah. It actually yeah, and those descriptions of Oliver's dong, yeah. Like, I could just feel its heft,
Right?
from that.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm glad.
Wait, Ro, this is a time we ask a very specific question to Layla. Layla,
Uh-huh.
what was your favorite scene? Because I have a theory. And
I
Ro,
have a theory too.
Okay. Yeah, and you said dream, and mhm, the dream where Oliver turns into a monster. Yeah, for the first and I have a thing for like forceful deflowering spicy scenes, so that really scratched my itch, so to speak. Yeah.
Right.
So That was my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. I was wrong. I thought the last chapter would be your favorite.
Uh, hmm. I liked it too. Like I obviously I liked the whole book. But yeah, but that was like that dream scene was so primal and I loved it. I actually love wait, so he's Oliver's grandfather, right? Because Oliver's
Lust.
father is an
An
asshole
asshole.
that and we haven't
Yeah.
met him. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, I also adored Oliver's grandfather.
Oh, yeah, we all love
Yeah. Oz. He's
Amazing.
got many different names. He's the demon that haunts me. That's the muse.
Mhm.
So he's we're talking about putting singing dick in the Stevie and I at the end of Queen of Fire.
Okay.
All right. Does it on the fly I wrote like a short little story because Oz drives me nuts, or Osmodeus, Lust, whatever you can call him, anything. We call him all kinds of names, but mostly leave me alone at times. But he gets cursed by the devil,
Mhm.
right? And his dick
Lucy.
starts singing. So
Love it. Mhm.
was
First by Lucy.
yeah, because the devil's called Lucy,
Ah, oh,
and
I see.
after my dog. So yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So
I
yeah,
mean,
that's
Lucifer, Lucy, like that makes a lot of sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But she
Well,
definitely expired Lucy.
Mm.
So Lucifer. So
all
she's
right,
got
ladies.
fluffy hair just like the poodle. So yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, so Layla, thank you very much for joining us today. We can't wait for all the books that are going to come out. Of course. And thank you, Miss Bro. We're waiting for Queen of Fire, and you know our email, so
Yeah.
I don't need to tell you anything else, right? Okay. All right.
Okay.
So thank you very much. It was a first amazing episode. We are in for a fun year. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much
much.
for inviting me, and it was amazing to hang out with all of you guys.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Layla.
Well, at
And
least I said something. You know, I was able to say something. Didn't die. But I love meeting Layla.
it was a great pleasure. I really enjoyed. It was
They say don't meet your heroes, but so far, I can't complain.
yeah, me neither. Me neither. And if we are starting the year like this, I like this is going to be an amazing year.
For sure.
So right foot
Totally.
start of the year. Yeah. So
Totally. This was worth it. Was worth the wait, was worth the secrecy because yes, people, we had to keep this a secret and it was killing
yes,
me.
yes, but yeah, but it was like very rewarding and yeah, so and I hope that you all enjoyed, and I can't wait to have her again. Um yeah.
Please. We want to talk more to the mistress. And yeah. And Betty, so I'm going to read something that is by the mistress again. Uh mhm, because since we're in a role, why not? Um and um and then we'll be talking about our TBRs again eventually, right?
Yes,
Because we do. So we just added a couple to our TBR because
yes, yes. We are not helping ourselves with that, but
not at all. But
yeah,
that's okay. That's okay.
yes,
Um, I'm going to read Guarded by the AI because now I'm curious. You piqued my curiosity. Um, and we'll see what else we can read and, you know, continue to have our fun. But next week, next week, we're going to talk to someone else.
Yes. We will have a new guest next week.
Yes. And that guest is someone who is super fun
Yes.
and just loves glistening apps. Who could it be?
I wonder who
I
they.
wonder. Mm. So we'll see you next week. And Betty, over to you.
Well, thank you. Again, we wish you an amazing 2026 that will be even better if you subscribe to our channel. If you click on the notification bell so you are aware every time we post a video or a short. You will also find our Instagram link in the description below. Please go there. Please give us a follow. Show us some love, and help us grow, and help us show you what we like to do best, which is reading and talking about books. And if you support us, you will get more Layla Faes here on our channel. You will have other amazing authors, and you will definitely love them. So again, follow, share, and subscribe, and notification bell. Like follow Instagram and YouTube.
There you go. All right, Betty. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.